What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt's Wrestling Recap. Let's get right into a pretty entertaining episode of Monday Night Raw. What did you think about the show, Matthew?
So we're on the road to not WrestleMania, man. I'm just so used to saying on the road to WrestleMania. We are officially 2 weeks away from Money in the Bank 2022. Now, I think that this Money in the Bank is going to be a good one. It has its ups and downs, but I think the way they opened up Raw was right. And it was actually Bianca Belair opening up the show with a promo, cutting about how she's going to be defending her title about over Money in the Bank this year. So we are treated to a 4-way women's contenders match. Winner is placed in the Money in the Bank ladder match. So it's Asuka versus Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss versus Carmella. Sorry, it was 5, not 4. It was a great match. Carmella scoring the win with a super kick to Liv Morgan to earn herself a title shot. I don't think Bianca saw this coming, but wow, I don't know. Just crazy. Carmella advancing to Money in the Bank. We know she's got a history of that, so I think WWE wants to keep that in her arsenal.
Yeah, man. After Carmella voiced some frustration over Twitter, it was great to see her pick up this win and advance herself to the Money in the Bank ladder match.
I agree for sure. I mean, we'll see what comes. I don't see her winning, but you know what? If they're gonna put her in there, I'll at least give her a little bit of spotlight. So next we see Riddle cutting a promo saying basically it will take anything and everything for him to go down. He won't give up, especially after losing to Roman Reigns last week on Friday Night SmackDown. He was supposed to face Omos, and you know what? It happened. It was actually a pretty good match. I thought it was going to be a squash match.
I think it was a qualifier match for Money in the Bank, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes. You know what? It was a good move for both men. Omos getting the win. It was a good move for Riddle to give him a little bit of spotlight. Still makes Riddle look strong, doesn't make him look weak, but of course still makes Omos look so mighty and fierce headed towards Money in the Bank. So you know what? It worked for me. I can't complain. So Omos is, I guess, headed to Money in the Bank.
Yeah, this was a better match than what I thought it was going to be. There's something about like a more athletic man facing a monster man, just Omos throwing him around the ring. There's something about that just puts a smile on my face. But I was really hoping Riddle would pull this off for Money in the Bank. We'll have to see what they do with him for the pay-per-view.
We'll see. I'm sure they have something up their sleeve for him. But moving forward, the United States champion Theory comes down to the ring to cut a quick promo. Despite losing the post down with Bobby Lashley last week, Theory talking about big game, about being the future, the best in WWE, kind of throwing some jabs at John Cena, who is actually supposed to be on Raw next week.
Yeah, man. So, can we just take a quick sidebar and talk about why Vince McMahon showed up on Raw to announce that after they had promo after promo about that? I think Vince is just covering his ass at this point.
I think so, but you know what? It is what it is. It's none of my business. But you know what? What actually happened here? Theory giving us some more poses as he went to go take a video of himself. Bobby Lashley appears behind him and just throws baby oil all over him. So kind of karma from last week, what happened. But you know what? It kind of just didn't really add much to their feud. But maybe I see something going down in the future with John Cena in Theory. But I think we'll have a face-off with those two come Monday. But Bobby Lashley and Theory, we will talk about later on what happened. But Bobby Lashley and Theory eventually will be going to Money in the Bank, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. So next match is Jey Uso battling Angelo Dawkins. Good match. Jimmy Uso and Montez Ford ringside. Dawkins was able to get the win to give his team some momentum. So looks good on the Street Profit side, leading to their title match at Money in the Bank against the Usos. So you know what? I'm all game for this, and I actually was happy to see the Usos take a L on Raw.
Oh, dude, I'm here for it as well. I would love to see the Street Profits get those tag team titles eventually. I think the Bloodline's going to hold on to them for quite a bit longer, but it's always good seeing the Street Profits pick up a good win on Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, man. Okay. What I want to get to next.
Oh, boy.
For the first time in months, Elias appeared in the ring with guitar in hand, ready to play a concert. Didn't take long for Kevin Owens to break up the party. We saw a video package earlier of Elias and Ezekiel. We all know it's cinematic, but it was good. Elias ended up, smashing KO with a
Guitar, yeah, it was
guitar after
hilarious.
KO broke one of his guitars, but he had another one. Whatever, it is what it is. But moving forward, I think next week we're gonna see. I think it's Elias versus Kevin Owens. So I whatever.
Can I just say for the dumbasses on Twitter that actually believe that Elias has a brother now? Like, are we serious with this? It was obviously like a green screen effect, like some stupid effect. They played it well, but like, come on, now we all know that was fake.
Yeah, it's a cinematic effect that they can do. These, but it is a lot of good acting you have to
Oh yeah, for
perform
sure.
to
It's
perfect
comedy gold.
talking
And
to
I
one
love seeing it
another.
on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, but next match, this was a good match. So a special handicap gauntlet match. So if Lashley was able to defeat Chad Gable, then Otis, and then it ended up being one more opponent. So Chad Gable, Otis, and then another opponent, he would earn a United States title shot Money in the Bank. So Gable was first up. He beat Gable. Then the Almighty defeated and moved on to face Otis, who he also defeated. And then the Alpha Academy made sure to leave Lashley as hurt as possible before the last opponent came down, who was Theory. So Theory thought all of this out. After surviving a short onslaught, Lashley actually used an improvised roll-up to score the win and earn a title shot. Theory was shocked, but you know what? I'm
Theory versus
excited.
Bobby Lashley at Money in the Bank, man. Here we go, man. This made Bobby Lashley look like an absolute monster, beating
Yep.
3 guys in one night. I think
Yep.
this is exactly what the Almighty needed, and I'm very excited for this match at Money in the Bank for the United States Championship.
Oh, for sure. I am too. Hyping up Money in the Bank. So AJ Styles is the guest on Miz TV, and
Great segment.
great segment. Just wonderful promo by both men. Miz he just tried embarrassing AJ. It just doesn't work. AJ knows the shenanigans. They've known each other very well. AJ ended up slapping the Miz, but Ciampa coming to Miz's rescue. We cut to commercial break, come back, Ciampa and Styles. Ciampa actually
So
took
much
the L,
potential.
Yeah,
Put it down the toilet.
yeah, whatever. But AJ scored the win. Also got the last laugh when he hit the Miz with the Styles Clash after Miz tried blindsiding him after the match. So let's hope AJ and Ciampa meet one more time, because that could be a great feud.
Oh, for sure.
Like, could we just talk about it? But if I could ask you, are you happy with the way they're booking Ciampa in WWE?
Oh, absolutely not. He deserves to be in a title scene somewhere, or at least high up on the card, man. His wrestling skills and mic prowess, man, he should be way further up the card than what he is. He's not even getting some entrances for most of his matches. So Raw needs to do better for sure.
Agreed. So speaking of need to do better, but you know what they did last for our main event, it made sense. I like how they're, Asuka, Becky Lynch. I like that. I do like this storyline. It's reminiscing back to the Thunderdome when Becky had to relinquish her title to Asuka due to having a baby. So what ended up happening after our beginning match of Raw, Becky Lynch was in the back screaming to Adam Pearce, kind of demanding not a rematch, but like something else to get her in that spotlight at Money in the Bank. So the main event featured Asuka versus Becky Lynch. Winner actually goes to Money in the Bank ladder match. So we all know Becky was going to get that spotlight, but a great match. We've seen it multiple times, but you know what? I'll take it. Both women trying to steal each other's moves. Fun sequence, but when dust settled, man, Asuka used a brutal roundhouse kick, defeating big time Becky Lynch. Now, when Becky was pissed off at the beginning of the show, she wanted a rematch just to get in Asuka's head, and that's what she got. But Asuka took the W, and she's headed to Money in the Bank. So I don't know what they got going on with Becky Lynch.
Oh yeah, congratulations to Asuka, man. This was certainly an entertaining match to end the show. I mean, Money in the Bank, I'm so hyped up for it. My winners from the Money in the Bank matches change week after week, it seems like. So I just cannot wait to see this. It's one of my favorite pay-per-views for a reason. It's just so unpredictable, and I cannot wait to see what happens.
I can't either. But let me just say before we go, we were I think we were advertised to see Brock Lesnar tonight right at the beginning of the show, but I don't think we ended up seeing him.
He was in there for a quick, little,
Yeah.
promo saying how he's going to smash Roman, and kind of basically the same nonsense. Really nothing special, but it was overall a good show for Monday Night
I
Raw.
think so.
Actually, one of the better ones that I've seen in quite a while. Let us know what you guys thought about the show. Always like, comment, and subscribe. And Matthew and I will see you Saturday with a SmackDown recap. And NASCAR's back, baby, this week, and we will have a recap for that as well. Peace out, baby.
Peace.